If you guys have noticed, in 2024, everything seems to get just a little bit more expensive, making it harder for the average 9-to-5 worker to actually go out and get eggs. Between gas prices, car prices, labor, I mean, the simple cleaning fee or daycare bill has almost doubled since 2019. This is causing everyone to kind of go into a financial frenzy and also get creative about how they can come up with additional streams of income. Today, I want to talk about two of the best proven systems in America that have like the best track record of having financial success for the average everyday person. Today, I got my guy, William Thompson, here to talk about stocks. And your boy, this is me taking action so we can go through real estate and how you can use these two to almost 10x your side hustle journey. Let's get into it. Now, what's up, guys? It's your boy, Sawan Belcher. This is me taking action right here on Instagram and YouTube. Right here, we always talk about how to make as much money as you want during a 30-day period of time while you cherry pick the very best deals for yourself. Today, I got William Thompson with us here to talk about stocks. Introduce yourself, brother.
Hey, man. Hey, my name is William Thompson, and I'm simply a cash flow strategist. And that's just a fancy way of saying I help people find what they have already in their possession, and I show them how to monetize that. Anything from credit to debt to even your time to your knowledge and expertise. You got some kind of pot of oil, and I show you how to monetize that.
Absolutely. See, one reason I like being here today with Thompson is, you know, he's a little older. Not saying you're old, but he has a little more gray hair than I do, and I'm a little younger. See, and for a lot of people, they think you have to wait a certain amount of time in order to tap into that financial success that you're looking to have. But honestly, what I've learned, you know, myself about being, about actually making money is it all comes at one time. You know, like typically when I'm making spurts of money is literally in spurts. I get paid the most amount of money just like at one time. My very first like $100,000 day came after I was like having the hardest months financially. And then it was just like, I did one thing, I had this one idea, like I said, cutting grass. I had this one idea, implemented, boom, one day, $100,000. And so I like this dynamic here of us, just because you guys some of you all might be younger, some of you might be older. Either way, this stuff is going to work for you. Now, we're just kind of going to compare a little bit. Now, why do you like using stocks, or why do you like using stocks to make money?
I think the biggest thing is the fact that their earning potential's unlimited. It's me against the market. It's not me competing for a home or a business, etc. And it just gives me, I have so many choices. And again, there are thousands of stocks out there. I get to cherry pick to find the one or the ones that provide me the best opportunity. And then I can choose and do it from the comforts of my home and make a lot of money doing that.
Absolutely. Now you said unlimited, and I like that. I like that, because honestly, when I hear the word unlimited, I instantly think of the word abundance.
Man.
I always think of that. And I was telling my friends the other day that, you know, either way, God promised us abundance. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how small or big your cup is.
That's right.
He promised abundance. And so, what do you mean unlimited? So there's no cap on it at all. Like nobody can tell us how much money we can make in the stock market.
Nobody. I control the rules. Even though the stock market has general rules, they're very broad. And I can pick and choose whether I want to try to make money for one day or 7 days or out to 2 years. Then I can decide, do I want to do Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Tesla, or I can decide, do I want to sell the stock? Do I want to buy the stock? Do I want to sell a put? Do I want to get a credit spread? So you do all those diversifications, man. So whatever the market is telling me, no matter what direction it goes in, I can pick a strategy and make money regardless of what direction the market goes in.
Absolutely. See, that's exactly why. See, that's why I think business is kind of all the same. Like business is like a set of principles and it works.
I agree, man.
You know what I mean?
agree.
Like the Bible is a set of laws and it works. Doesn't matter the scenario. See, for me, for real estate, I like it for the exact same reason.
Okay.
I see real estate as an unlimited potential of income.
Okay.
You know, one of my friends was actually we kind of like, see, in business, it's hard to find people that you can really talk to.
True.
You know,
Very
like
true.
when you have a success and if you tell the wrong person, they'll think you're bragging.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you tell the right person, they'll see it as accountability. You know what I mean? And so he was sharing with me how, he just made $1 million on one deal.
Wow.
And I was just like, yes, let's go. It's my boy Kendall. And so I think that the potential of profit is unlimited. It's really all about what you want to do inside of a deal. So if you want to make 20 grand, if you want to make 100, if you want to make $1 million, you can absolutely do it. And then it's not like there's just one strategy inside of real estate. There's so many different things that you can do.
That's it.
And and it can also be an impact. If you guys are enjoying this, you'll definitely enjoy the challenge that we're having September the 9th, where Mr. Thompson will be teaching how you can use stocks in order to replace your 9-to-5 income.
Right.
So if you guys want to join, I'm going to leave a link below so that way you guys can hear directly from Mr. Thompson and have an intimate time on September the 9th through the 14th. See you guys then. You don't just want to make a bunch of money for yourself and you want to have an impact on people, or you want to be able to, cater to, veterans, or you want to be able to cater to halfway houses and those things, you can put your own spin to it. There's different ways to make money and it's not just one way.
I love it. And the other thing is I think about real estate and stock market, as you were saying, I can make fast money or I can make slow money.
Yep.
Like in your case, you can go out there and you could flip a house today and make 50 to 100 grand today.
Amen.
I could get in the stock market, do a trade and make 10 to 20, 30,000 a day, or you can find a property you want to hold.
Absolutely.
And every month get monthly rental from it. That's slow building wealth along with the appreciation. The same thing with the stock market. I could buy stock today on sale below market value.
Absolutely.
I can rent that stock out and I'm getting rent each month from it and I still get the appreciation. So if you want fast money, real estate, stock market. You want slow money, real estate, stock market. It gives you diversification as to how fast and when and how much you want to make.
Absolutely. Yeah. See, now we're talking about proven strategies.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And when I look at like people that have, some kind of success, and success is different for everybody.
Yeah, true.
But when I look at people who have financial success, these are always two things that they bring up. And you're definitely more seasoned than I am. But why do you think people typically have, long-term success inside of, stocks?
Yeah. I think the biggest thing is we've sat down, and developed rules. It's so easy anytime there's a lot of money to be made to get greedy. Greedy. I would much rather make a 40% return over a year's time on my money than to try to make 50% with risk. Yeah. So I think we sat down and we got some proven rules that we follow, and we don't break those proven rules. I don't care what the masses are saying. They may tell us, well, do 13, do 92. That doesn't fit our rules. So we proven rules, we follow them, and we consistently do them no matter what new things come out.
Absolutely, and I think the stock is like I like the stock because it takes some time to really become one of those stock, to become a stock.
Yeah,
what I mean, to become a public company.
That's right.
What is actually, real quick before I even, I just had a question because I don't know. Okay. What does it even take for a company to, become a stock?
Okay. Well, of course, the biggest thing you have to go through what's called an IPO.
Yeah.
The feds, the SEC is going to look at all your statements, audit your records, make sure you're legitimate.
Yeah.
Okay. And once they've taken to this long process, then they let you sell stock. Okay. But what I do to add another layer of protection is, though there are thousands of companies out there, I only deal with the S&P 500. And those again are the 500 best U.S. companies that have been double vetted by a community or committee who says these are the best of the best. So I get a double vetting of this committee.
Absolutely.
Then within those 500, I try to find the 10 best of the best of the best, depending on what sector is doing well, like semiconductors or technology, home builders. So again, going through one, there are stocks that have been vetted. Number two, they're S&P, they've been double vetted. Then I'm gonna triple vet them by finding the best of the best. Does it eliminate me from losing money? No, but it greatly reduces the possibility of loss. And
Absolutely.
if I do lose some, I'm holding Apple, and Apple's down 50%. That's okay. I'll just simply do what you do in real estate. I'll buy some more.
Right,
You know?
right. Yeah, because Apple has been in business long enough. Right, they have.
What kind of phone do you have?
Yeah, I have an Apple.
Thank you for supporting my company, man. This man is making me make money. Continue to do Apple, I'll tell you.
See, I even like your position on that. You said, because you said, thank you for helping my company.
Yeah.
Because a stock is buying a little piece of ownership.
It is, man.
And that's proven. See, I like that because when you have, me personally, I like ownership.
Yeah,
You know,
owning, yeah.
I was, I'm getting ready for, somebody just booked us for an event to have out here in our field. And the customers want marquee letters. They want these letters and they got lights in them, for decor. And so I'm finding how to get these letters, and I noticed that I can rent them or I can buy them.
Right.
Now, if I buy them per letter, I think they're $250. If I rent them, they're like $25 a letter.
Okay.
And so I said, well, hey, God, just make it for me. And he said, well, how about I'll make it, but how about you just rent them for me? And I said, why would I rent what I could buy? It doesn't make any sense.
That's true.
And so it didn't even dawn on me about stocks, but you do own a piece of that company. I love that. And of course, with your criteria, you're owning proven companies. So now with real estate, I like real estate because, it's tangible. It's real. It's not like you can walk up to it and you can touch it.
Yes, true. Yeah.
But then I also like it because it's like a necessity. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter who you are, whether you're a dog, or whether you're, a person. Everybody wants a roof over their head.
So true.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
And it doesn't matter if you're at work or if you're at home.
Okay.
You gotta have the roof. Right now, or probably somebody that's watching it, I really like real estate for that.
Yeah.
And then secondly, I love real estate as a proven strategy because it's backed by insurance. I've had so many, at this point, Thompson, I've bought hundreds of houses. And of course, the more you do, the more scenarios pop up. I've had people purposely burn down my house.
Oh my God.
Yeah, purposely.
Oh man. I got a question for us novices sitting out there. I know you guys may have the same question too. So how do you decide whether you're going to rent this property or you're going to flip it? Rent, you're going to get the appreciation and the monthly cash flow and the sense of ownership.
Yeah.
Flipping is you're going to get a nice big check in the next 90 days. So how do you decide?
Okay, that's a good question. See, well, nothing's perfect, but honestly, rental properties really don't make a lot of money.
Okay.
They make some money and they definitely cover the, expenses and those things, but they don't make a lot of money. So you have to be careful about how many of them you buy at one time, especially right now while the interest rates are high. Let me give you an example. Okay. So of course, whenever you're buying, you want to make sure you buy, you want to make sure you know what the potential value is going to be.
Okay.
You take out your 30%, so that gives you equity and profit.
Okay.
Then you want to minus the repairs that you believe it's going to cost.
I'm with you.
And then you want to minus a contingency, and that's what you offer.
Okay, I understand. Okay, makes sense.
So that
makes
makes sure
sense.
you buying it right.
Okay.
When you go to get your loan, you need to figure out how much that loan is going to be. So that's when we purchase and your rehab and plus your closing cost. You also need to consider how much interest you're about to pay.
Gotcha.
Because when you go for your refinance, you need to know what your monthly payment should be in 6 months.
I love it. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so if that number is more than $350 a month net cash flow,
I'm with you.
I'm more inclined to keep that property.
I got you. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So if I can buy the property and have that equity in it, and my rent covers the mortgage, right?
We have positive cash
And we have
flow.
positive cash flow of at
350
least
plus.
$350 net.
Okay, I got you.
I'm probably going to keep that property
you.
because
Okay.
at that point, it's not going to cost me anything to keep it. I just got to implement that strategy.
I love it.
So
Well, I like that because, again, even though there was not a checklist in writing that we showed you all, just like I do stock, you do real estate, there's a checklist you go through. And remember, people may lie, but numbers never lie.
for sure.
Yeah, and the final thing I'll say too, my general thought is the great thing about rental property and the stock market, it's all passive income.
It is.
And passive in a tax perspective, meaning we don't have to pay that ugly 15.3% in Social Security taxes. So if we had earned 50,000 or
Absolutely.
50,000, potentially 15% or almost 10 grand. But because it's passive taxable income, we legally avoid the 15.3%. And that's why you and I both love real estate and stock market investing.
Absolutely. See, now, if you guys want to get on some proven strategies in order to increase, your wealth. I mean, if you want to make more money, not that you have to leave your job. I always tell people that, your job is great, and honestly, it's your number one investor right now. So I'm never giving financial advice to say you should just up and quit your job.
right.
Not at all. What I'm saying is I think that you should learn some proven strategies outside of your job so that way you don't have to get a second job. You can get a side hustle income.
That's it, man.
Where you can start getting more tax benefits, where you can start making more money with less time, and also so you can, be that generational pillar, so that way your kids can pick it up on the next go around. Okay, so look, it's been a great one, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.